back to another Madden 18 Ultimate Team video. Today's video is our second video. This video is going to be Weekend League. We're going to go ahead and play. I believe we're like 6-2 or 7-3 or something like that. 7-4. We're also going to showcase two players to you guys. 94 overall Randy Moss and 93 overall Herschel Walker, which we just did the set for. He just came out today. He was the only legend that we really wanted to get. We're going to go ahead and showcase those guys. So let's go ahead and insert them in the lineup. I also want to show you guys something. Something pretty smart, actually, to keep in mind. Okay, so as of now, my lineup is on my highest overall. So let's go ahead and put Herschel Walker in here. We got the Pound the Rock one. Here it is. Now, I got this one because he has 91 speed, and if I max out the Pound the Rock, he'll have like 93 trucking. And, you know, I really want that. So we'll put LT at number 2. So this is something I want you guys to see, too. So, I showed you guys a lineup before. I've done a lot. I can't get Randy Moss to a 95, even with the maxed out chemistry and maxed out Viking. The only way I think you can is if you get tier 3 Viking coach, tier 3 Viking stadium, tier 3 Viking uniforms. I'm not going to do all that right now. It takes a while to do all that stuff. So, but I want to show you guys something. So when you play a game, you can put and max out chemistries and not have your starters in because you're going to max out chemistries. Put your starters as backups. Then when you get ready to start the game, press pause and put your starters back in the game. And guess what? You keep the chemistries that you started the game with, and you get to put your starters back in the game. It's like an ingenious thing. Now, I do this because I like to, my top 3 guys, which are Sean Taylor, Ray Lewis, and Tony G. I like to make them be a 95, 95, and 96. And I actually get a lot of people that quit just seeing that. It's a little intimidation tactic, I guess you could say. But we're going to go ahead and get those guys to that chemistry. So this is how we're going to do it. We're also going to try to, in the same time, max out Herschel Walker's chemistry. We got to do that before we get in the game. Now, we can't get Randy Moss over to 95, so we'll leave him how he is. So, first of all, we want Pound the Rock chemistry, so we'll leave the quarterback, halfback like that. What we do is, we do have a 90 overall fullback, but we are going to look for a gold, I think I do have one, a gold fullback right here. Got one, with Pound the Rock. So we'll go ahead and take that. Actually, to tell you the truth, I think I have a fullback that has +2, unless I got rid of him. +2 Pound the Rock. Could have sworn I did. And I did, and I think I might have sold him. That kind of sucks. I shouldn't have sold him. He would have helped out with this, what I'm showing you guys, a lot. So, that's alright. So we'll leave that how it is. I think I can put the tight end who I have with 2 Pound the Rock chemistries. Oh, wait a minute. I do have a fullback. What? Why didn't he show up on there? So what he does is that fullback has +2 Pound the Rock. I must have just missed him. And that actually helps out a lot. Wait a minute. Dwayne Allen. Oh, here he is. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in. Now, he's not going to be my starter. When I start the game, I'm going to put back my 90 overall player. What happens is I keep any chemistries that I max out. So I'm going to put the 90 overall player in as the backup. Now, I'm going to see if the tight end, if it'll count the chemistries if I put this guy. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. And it does. Okay, so as you guys can see, it actually counts his chemistry. So all we need is 2 more Pound the Rock, guys, and we will get that up. So let's see. We also need one more move the sticks, and that will make Tony G go to a 95. So this is how we do this. First off, what I want to see is, do I have any right guard? No, but I have a left guard Redskins. Okay, I'm going to use that guy later. I'll show you guys why. So right guard, move the sticks. I do have one. So look at Tony G's overall now, guys. He moved to a 95. So all I'll do is, that's because of the chemistry. And then I'll put my starting right guard. I'll put him in here as the second one. But I'm going to, you'll see when I start the game, I'm going to switch those guys up. Now, actually, tell you the truth, it might be better that I do left guard right here. Redskins. See, I only need 2. And change this to remove the sticks. It's because I need the Redskins team chemistry for Sean Taylor's stats to go up to a 96. So right here, we need one more pound of rock. So we'll go ahead and do a center. We also got to do Ravens chemistry. So let me see if I have any Ravens. Either Ravens or I do have a Ravens left guard. So let's go ahead and just put him here for now. If I need to buy someone, I'll show you guys how I do that. So I believe Herschel Walker's is at tier 2. I might have to put him at tier 3 actually. That's gonna suck. Yes, he doesn't have the full trucking because I need 3 more, as you guys could see. I think I could still do that though. Let me show you guys how. So remember, at center, I just put my actual starter. I put him in as a backup, and I'm going to put him in back in the game when the game starts. So we'll go ahead and do a wide receiver. Pound the rock. I'm pretty sure I have a wide receiver pound the rock. It can be a... oh, here we go. He has 2. That actually works out good. So now all I need is 1 more. So what I'll do right here is at number 5, wide receiver number 5, I will put Demaryius Thomas back in. That way I could substitute him back in. Hope you guys are, seeing what I'm trying to do here. And so we got 1, 2, 3. We need 1 more pound of rock, guys. Okay, it's going to have to be another wide receiver. Like I said, I can't make Randy Moss's stats go up. I thought I could. Believe me, I tried. I did all kinds of stuff to try to get him. So let's look for a wide receiver, pound the rock. I've got to have one, don't I? If I don't, I will actually have to go buy one from the auction house. Okay. So it looks like I'm going to have to go buy one real quick from the auction house. So to make this work, I have to do that. So wide receiver, pound the rock, and then that should work. And let's see if I have a center, a right guard, or a right tackle, pound the rock. Raven or Redskin. I'll show you guys why in a second. Because what I'm doing is I'm doing the team chemistries for Ray Lewis and Sean Taylor, and that's actually helping them, their overalls go up. This is what you want to do. Remember, guys, you keep their overalls, and then you just sub back in. I mean, you keep their overalls, and you keep their chemistries. So let's see real quick. Let's find the wide receiver real quick. We just need any cheap wide receiver, pound the rock. Whoops, there is no gold, of course. So we'll just get a wide receiver real quick. Buy him with coin. Well, there's a snipe. Someone posted one for 150 coins. All gold cards are worth at least like 1,000 coins minimum. So that was awesome. I don't know who posted that, but thanks, I guess. So now let's see if there is... Let's look for Ravens first. It's actually more important. So we're looking for a Ravens center, right tackle, right guard. That has pound the rock chemistry. I don't know if there is. No. Let's check right guard. No. Right tackle. And no. That sucks. Well, is there a left tackle or left guard? Ravens, pound the rock? No. No. None of those. So, let's look for Redskins while we're doing this. So there isn't. I'll show you guys why I needed Redskins as well as so what about wide receiver or quarterback? Let's check that real quick, guys. Wide receiver or quarterback? I didn't check that. Redskins or Ravens? Mainly Ravens. Pound the rock. The chemistries help a lot. Some people think they don't. I've played so much that I can tell you that they do. So we can't use the fullback, can't use the tight end. So Ravens have no one that I can use. Redskins do have a quarterback. I mean, of course I wouldn't be starting him. And Redskins do have a wide receiver. So I might only need one though. So let's just do the quarterback. He's cheaper. So I think this gets Sean Taylor to a 96. Remember, I'm doing this for like partial intimidation purposes to make my overalls go up, and then also to help out with the chemistries. And we're gonna have a gameplay too with this game, guys. Okay. Put in this wide receiver and we should be good with pound the rock. Oh, yeah, he actually, let's see if he moved up to 93 trucking now. 92 trucking, I mean. So I believe that's the best in trucking that we could do. Yep, we got him totally maxed out. He has +2 trucking. And he has 91 speed, so it's going to be interesting playing with this card. So now what we do is we'll put our actual quarterback, who we're going to have, Russell Wilson, at number 2. And just in case we need to use him, I don't think we do, but we'll put Big Ben as quarterback number 3. And for right here, we put the wide receiver as Julio Jones. And then we got right here Larry Fitzgerald. So we got Randy Moss, Larry Fitzgerald, Julio Jones, Demaryius Thomas. So we're good. Now we got 95 Tony G. Remember, we got all our starters underneath. He got to stay the same. We got to. Oh, we didn't put our starting left guard. Good thing we're checking. Center, right guard, right tackle's already in. Tight end number 2, I actually think I would rather have Cameron Brate there. Now, tight ends are only allowed to... So let's take a look at Sean Taylor. As I told you guys, Sean Taylor moved up to a 96 because I put 2 Redskins over there. No. So let's put in free safety number 2. We'll put in this Jonathan Cyprien. So now what we need to do, guys, is I need to max out zone coverage. I need to figure out a way to max out zone coverage. So this is how we do that. Right here, because I want to get the max in zone coverage. Right here, we're going to put this John Hayden because he gets +2 zone coverage. It's saying I have too many people in the lineup, so let me, I don't know why. Take out some of these guys I don't need here.
Come on, Lucy. Come on, Lucy. Want me to take her out?
Okay. So this is how I do this. So we'll put Joe Hayden right there. I usually have him in there as a 4th corner anyways. Dion's right there. Malcolm's right there. Okay, that works. So zone coverage is almost maxed out. So what we will do for that is also right here, we're going to put a defensive tackle right here, because what he does is he gives a block shed. Actually, you know what? I think I have a defensive tackle that has +2 block shed. Oh yeah, I do. Oh no, I don't. Oh yeah, there he is. So I'm going to put him in. And then my second defensive tackle, I only use 2 defensive tackles. I rarely use 2 actually, but I'll put Dontari Poe right here. So all 3 of my starting defensive tackles are pretty much in there. Okay. So we got good old Ray Lewis at +1 chemistry for his block shed. So now what we want to do right here, we want to max out zone coverage. I think we only need 1, so we'll just put, we usually use this guy anyways. I believe that gives us the, oh no, we're short 1 zone coverage. So this is how we'll do this. We will put a middle linebacker that I have that has +2 zone coverage. He's going to max all the zone coverage out, which is freaking excellent. And we will put, I mean, we only use 2 middle linebackers. I use this tier 3 Deion Jones a lot, so we're going to put him in there at number 3. So zone coverage should be maxed out. Let me show you guys real quick what that helps out with. Look at the zone coverage on this Rondé Barber, guys. 96 zone coverage. I believe that's, with his zone coverage, that's the highest I could get to. I believe I can actually get to one more. That's actually kind of weird. Because I do have coach. Oh yeah, they're not in there. Okay. So let me show you guys. I have tier 3 Buccaneers coach, stadium, and uniforms. And do you guys know what that'll do? That'll give that Rondé Barber tier 3. I mean, not tier 3. 97 zone coverage. Making him the best corner in the game, speed and zone coverage wise. It's incredible what he gets to. And this actually helps out with all my wide receivers. I mean, all my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I have quite a few Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so that's why I wanted to do that. If you have a lot of the same players from the same team on your team, do that. Do the teams. As you guys can see, my Rondé Barber actually moved to a 94. Check out his zone coverage now, guys. I moved his man coverage to 92. He already has 91 speed, and he has 97 zone coverage. 94 press and 91 play rec. That's got to be the best wide receiver that anyone can create. You know, with using all the upgrades that I was able to do, you know, I created him to that. And then over here at corner number 2, as you guys already know, I got a tier 4 Richard Sherman with 95 zone coverage. So zone coverage is OP this year, guys. It works out great. And then again, I got Derek Brooks, another Buccaneer. So guess what? That helps out him with all those stats. Look at his stats, guys, because of all that Buccaneer stuff that I got too. He has 87 speed as a right outside linebacker. He has 94 tackle, 95 play rec, 86 block shed, 77 power move. He's more of a coverage linebacker, but he knows how to tackle too, and he has great play rec, great power. This is the big one, guys. For a right outside linebacker, I believe or any type of linebacker, I believe he has more zone coverage than any linebacker in the game. Check this out. Once I do all his upgrades, he has 93 zone coverage as a linebacker, guys. That's got to be the best linebacker in the game when you max out all his chemistries. I've actually got him to a 95 before. So now what we are hurting on is we need Ravens players. So this is how I got to do this. I've got to look for to see if I have a left outside linebacker Raven player. And I do, right here. So let's see if this works. I don't know how many I need. I believe I need one more. Because then it'll help out his... I only use one left outside linebacker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Anthony Barr at number 2. Remember, guys, the goal is to make all my highest guys go to as high as they can get. So this is what I want to do. I want to see if I can find a maybe I have a right end with zone coverage. That's a Raven. He would have to be gold. Because remember, I want to keep those chemistries. So I don't. So this is what I want to do. Now, I already have... I mean, I guess I could put... Let's go look for some more Ravens players real quick in the auction house. And see if I could make this better. So, strong safety, left outside linebacker, DT, and right end. So this is what you got to do if you want to max out your chemistries and max out your players. So we're looking for Ravens. This is to help Ray Lewis get to a 95. And in chemistries, we are going to look for read and react. Okay, right there, guys. We found a right end. We need a right end. Actually, let's check physical front. What Raven players are physical front? There's middle linebacker. I can't get that. I already have the middle linebacker position. Can't get the corner. I can't get the free safety position. Now these all cost too damn much. So we will go ahead and get that right end. And hopefully, I'm hoping that that's enough, because that'll be 3 Raven players. He's actually going for quite a bit, but we're going to go ahead and buy him. I don't believe I have him. If I do have him, then of course I'm not going to buy him. And I don't have him. So let's go ahead and get him. See, I'm trying to keep certain chemistries maxed out while also making my top 3 guys high overalls. Hopefully you guys understand. So although I am taking out John Abram, he didn't go up. Great. I don't know how I could fix that though, unless I need to max out. So I might have to lose this defensive end right there. Might be something I'm willing to do though. So I see what I have to do, guys. I have to give him +2 in his chemistry. It's this block shed chemistry right here. So what I'm more likely gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to lose this Buccaneer guy, but it's alright. He's still gonna be in the lineup. He loses his you know, juiced up chemistries. So I'll put this guy in. You guys will see when this comes to the end what this all helped with. So I'm putting him back in, Michael Bennett. As it's saying, I have too many people in my lineup, so someone's got to go. Actually, I don't need this many returners. Had a weird feeling that's where they all were. I only want Deshaun Jackson and Dion really at number. I don't even need Jason first. Verrett, Jason Verrett. So when we're playing the game, our opponent's going to be able to hear us. So we don't want to like go over everything what we're doing in the game. Let our opponent know that we have players, you know, that are about to come in the game that weren't in the game, and we're just pulling them in the game. You know, I don't know where I can put another block shed, guys. So I might have to lose that extra zone coverage just to upgrade Ray Lewis here to tier 2. But I think I have him at tier 2. I do. So what the hell is the problem? So I do have him at tier 2. So let me add 2 more Raven players, and I think that will work. So read and react, block shed is all I'm really using. Read and react, block shed. So I don't have to improve his chemistry. I have to improve his team. So it can be any Raven player. I believe I already looked in all this though, and I didn't find anyone. I mean, I could put this. No, I'm not buying a card for that much. This Ed Reed is strong safety. This goes into the set. That's what I was hoping that Ed Reed would have been, because I got Sean Taylor. Otherwise, I would have got Ed Reed. I believe I already checked this. It's all middle linebackers. Corners I can't use. So it has to be somewhere on offense. The only 2 chemistries I'm using. So I might have to sit out Randy Moss. Well, not sit him out. Put him down here. You know, his stats don't go up anyways. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just to make this easy. And hurry this up. I know you guys want to hurry up and see the gameplay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a Baltimore Raven right there. That should help Ray Lewis's stats. And of course, we're going to put Randy Moss back in. He's going to be right here in this spot, but he's going to be starting. You guys will see. I'll put him right back in the game as a starter. We got Julio right there, Demaryius Thomas. So that's fine. Those are going to be our 3 starters, and then Mike Wallace will be our second one. So as you guys could see, all this moving around, what it did is I maxed out Pound the Rock chemistry. I maxed out, or I got tier 2 read and react, tier 2 that block shedding chemistry. And what I did is I got Tony G to a 95, and I believe, I got Ray Lewis to a 95, and I got Sean Taylor to a 96. So, and I got all my starters here, guys. They're still here. All the guys I want to play with. So hopefully you guys see how this all worked out. You see, all my starters are still here. Ooh, except my starting defensive tackle. Good thing I did this to relook at everything. I gotta take out another player somewhere, and then put my defensive tackle back in. Where do I have a lot of players for some reason? Oh, what the? Yeah, you don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. So as you guys could see, how I put all the starters behind. What we did is we activated all these chemistries. Whoops. We activated all these chemistries and we got our 3 top players to a 95, 95, 96. So imagine you're playing, okay, an online game, and your opponent's top 3 come up 96, 95, 95. Think of how crazy that is. I think it's actually possible Sean Taylor could get to a 97 if you get tier 3 Redskin coach, tier 3 Redskin stadium, tier 3 Redskin uniforms. I think it might be possible. And if you get a whole bunch of shitload of Redskin players in here, he can actually probably go to a 97. But for now, 95, 96, 95. That's what it's going to look like, guys. So this is what the lineup's going to look like. All these starters that you see in behind, they're all going to go right back in the game. I do this for the chemistries, and I do this for the overalls to make, you know, my top 3 overalls look like a beast players, which they are. So now let's get to the gameplay, guys. And you'll see me pause it during the game, and you'll see that, you know, I switch everyone back up. Our opponent won't know what we're going to do, what we're doing. You guys will know. You guys will see. So we have 15 games left, guys, in Weekend League. We haven't been doing too bad. We lost 3 of our last 5. That did kind of suck. But we won our first 5. So I think we won, what is that? That would be 5, 6, 7. We're 7-3 right now, guys. Oh yeah, there's the record right there. But anyways, as you guys see, it says overall is 85. Technically, we are a 91, and our defense is like a 90, 91. It's just we don't have our starters in right now, but they're in our lineup, so we could keep them like that. Here comes the game, guys. I know you guys been waiting for the Randy Moss, Herschel Walker gameplay. You guys want to see this God Squad? Now, I'm just an average player, guys. I love Madden. I'm not a great player. So I've lost with this killer-ass team before. But being an average player, having a killer-ass team like this, helps me out a lot. It's helped me get a lot more wins than I probably should have. You know, that's the purpose of me getting this type of team. That and showcasing the players to you guys. So this gameplay, I'm going to try to showcase Randy Moss, 94 overall, most fear card, as well as the Herschel Walker, 93, who we got to a 94. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to see more videos, giveaways, and other videos like this, hit that like button. Here we go. Let's see our top 3, and let's see our opponent's top 3. Remember how we started this off, guys, and remember the reason we did all this, and the reason why we did all that lineup adjustments. You guys are about to see, and our opponent's about to see. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
And now we get a peek at some of the top.
So there's our opponent's top 3. Not bad. We got that Ray Lewis too. We got that Rashad Jones. We got that Big Ben. But there's our top 3. 96, 95, 95. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen a more disgusting top 3? Welcome to the live stream, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the video. We are going to showcase the new Herschel Walker and the new Randy Moss in this video. And those weren't even in our top 3.
And off we go from Tampa. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near.
So watch what we do, everyone here on the live stream. Pause. This is how we fix everything that you guys saw that we did before the live stream. So as you guys can see what we're doing. I guess we'll do our offense too. This is what you do, guys. So you do this. You keep all the chemistries that you maxed out in the beginning. You keep all the chemistries. And then you just put your starters right back in. It's like, you know, I don't know why more people don't do this. So there you guys go. You see everything that we're doing. There's our Herschel Walker, our LT level master. And number 2, we're going to put, boom. That's how you do it, guys. That's how it's done. So we technically maxed out in, I think, 5 or 6 chemistries. Then put our starters back in the game. And we keep all the chemistries that we maxed out. All our players that have those chemistries, keep them maxed out. Even though the players that helped them get the maxed out chemistries aren't even in the game anymore because I just substituted them out. They started the game though.
The Bisons have it 1st and 10 here as their offense gets set to go.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see if this guy runs this formation nonstop. I have this weird feeling he is. As we goes ahead and he gets stopped for a 1-yard loss. I have this weird feeling, everyone on live stream, that this guy's gonna run one formation. So far, I'm right. Let me tell you guys about running one formation. I don't think it's a good idea. Because what happens is, your opponent gets used to your plays. You get used to your plays. You get used. Look at this guy just lost freaking like 20 yards. And when like 80% of the people I beat them because they only play one formation. And I get too used to knowing how they play. I get used. Look at, he's still doing the same formation, guys. All the way back here, and he's still doing the same formation. I don't know how he caught that one, but anyways, 4th down, guys. Is he gonna punt it? I don't believe him for some reason. Yeah, I don't believe him. So we're not gonna be in a punt formation. 4th and 2, he did all that. Did you guys see that spin by Sean Taylor? So now we're going to go ahead and hop into offense, guys. Coach adjustments, guys. They help out a lot. Conservative, you're just about never going to fumble it. And we have, what, 93 trucking with our running back, 91 speed. Probably the best new running back, actually the best, I would say, running back all around in the game now. He has like 93 carry, 91 speed, 93 trucking. I mean, you name it, he's got it. I don't think you can get better than this at running back as of now. So first possession, our opponent punted, which was surprising. I didn't mind it. I shouldn't have never let him get that. What was it, like that 25-yard gain? Yeah, that should not have happened. That was nearly a pick, to be honest with you. Look at the trucking, guys. I was gone for a 1-yard loss, and I turned it into a 3-yard gain and a 1st down because of the 93 trucking. He has 91 speed, 93 trucking, 93 carrying. I don't think you could get any better than that on a running back. Like, all those stats together. Some running backs are better at trucking and they suck at speed. Then other running backs are fast, but then they suck at trucking. This running back, he's like perfect. He breaks that 91 threshold, or that 90 threshold in all categories of running, of being a halfback. Look at, he can even catch the ball. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that trucking. He can't even go down, and he's protecting the ball because I have it on conservative. Guys, use your coach adjustments. Conservative. It works wonders. You just about never fumble. As he's only playing one safety, which is kind of odd. But like I said, this is a video to showcase Randy Moss, which we're showcasing right now. He just got a freaking, what was that, 25-yard gain. We've been showcasing Walker, Herschel Walker. We're already in field goal range. Remember, guys, we got a 90 overall kicker as our opponent. punted his first drive. We didn't need a punt so far. I believe we got a 1 yard loss on that one. That's all right.
So get him on the ground quickly after the catch. A lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
I like this Herschel Walker, though, guys. He moves real smooth as our opponent keeps playing one safety. Sooner or later, we're going to try to take advantage of that. We go ahead and we're going to just run it with Wilson. If he wants to leave us that wide open, we'll gain at 20 yards. No problem. Remember, guys, this Russell Wilson has 88 speed. When he morphs, he's actually going to have 97 speed. If you don't have any of these most feared guys, when they morph, I wouldn't play online if I were you. Like, for instance, if you play a player like me, I have every single one of them. Every single person for the set for Tony Gonzalez, for Ray Lewis, and for Randy Moss, I have all of them. I got them all back, non-auctionable, non-refundable. So when they morph, I'm going to have people with 99 speed, 97 speed, 99 tackling, 99 block shed. It's going to be crazy, guys. As our opponent pauses for some reason. All we got to do is play conservative, take our time, don't make any mistakes. As we gain about a yard, our opponent keeps playing this cover 3 1 safety. I strongly believe that's a mistake, because when you keep doing that, you get used to it. We already saw that he likes playing one offense too. But you keep doing this, you get too used to it. And then what happens when my runner gets out there? He has 99 speed. You got one guy chasing a guy with 91 speed, you'll never catch him. You got one guy chasing Randy Moss or covering Randy Moss in single coverage, man on man. Why would you want to cover Randy Moss man on man? Why would anybody? You see your opponent has the new 94 overall Randy Moss, you make sure you have 2 safeties out there the whole time. Because if you don't, my advice to all of you guys on the live stream, if you don't have 2 safeties out there all the time and you play Randy Moss one-on-one, you're asking to be burned. He has 94 speed. There's no corners or safeties that can keep up with him as of yet in this game. He is the fastest player in the game, and there's no one in the game that can keep up with him. We're going to go ahead and take our 3. That's no problem. We're all right. We drove the ball all the way down, and we played incredible defense. He likes playing the same formation. That's the reason and the purpose that we got the ball. Heck, the reason we drove so far up the field is because he's playing one formation on offense. Remember what I told you guys? 90% of the people I play is because they play one formation on either offense, defense, or both. This guy does both.
And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay. We're going to try to get Randy Moss more involved, as we've been utilizing Herschel Walker for most part. Remember, our opponent did horrible his first drive. We sacked him like 3 times. He got one good play, which was my fault. We're not going to let that happen again. As that run goes nowhere. Yeah, he should stick to passing, because his run game is horrible. Look at, he's doing the same play, guys. He runs his guy over there. It's so retarded. I already put my guy on double coverage, my corner. Why do players run the same plays over and over when they obviously don't work? I don't know that. I don't know, and I don't understand. This player has a good team, guys. He has probably one of the better teams I played in the last 2 weeks. But as of now, he's playing like ass. I know we're only winning by 3, but I win a lot of games by 1 point, 3 point, 2 points, like all the time. I would say 80% of my games are won by that. Just because your opponent has a good team doesn't mean that they have to score 100 points. As we go ahead and get the easy pick, ladies and gentlemen, a bait by Sherman. So what's going to happen here is we're going to go ahead and just score a touchdown and be up by 2 scores, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream. Remember, Richard Sherman has 95 zone coverage. We don't know why our opponent threw it there. Or as our opponent pauses, we're assuming he's probably going to quit. We don't blame him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a quitter. that gameplay was kind of fast, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend this video a little bit, or this live stream. We're going to go ahead and show you guys another video of gameplay. As you guys can see, how having a team like this helps us out a lot. But like I told you guys, I'm not like an elite player, a top-notch 100, you know, best in the 100, top 100 in the world kind of player. I'm about an average player, but having a team like mine gives me a little bit of an edge, but an edge that I need. If I want to compete with these type of players, like that guy we just played, he had a really good team. If I want to compete with those guys, I have to have a really good team. So here we go. This is the last game of the video, guys. If this guy quits in the beginning, you know, that's still going to be it. Hopefully he doesn't. We don't mind if he wins. If he wins, that's cool with us. As this opponent actually has a mic. But if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to see more videos like this, hit that like button. We're going to go ahead and continue showcasing Randy Moss, 94 overall, and the 94 overall Herschel Walker that we just picked up. And both those guys aren't even in our top 3. 2 94 overall players not in our top 3. That's kind of interesting, right, opponent? You'll see. You'll see. I've got some of the best players in the world, probably one of the best teams in the world. We're showcasing them for my viewers, as you see, 96, 95, and 95. And I still do have all those other players I said. We built our team from the ground up, and we made videos for all our freaking followers, showing them, giving away elites all the time, every week. Today we just gave away 4 elites live stream. Give away more elites than anybody online. Next week we're going to give away 6 elites. Probably an 87 at max. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you remember what we did on the first game? That's what we have to do on this game. So what we're going to do is take it out right here. It works. So don't have a headset on, buddy. Have a camera that has a mic. Don't worry, I won't take it out on you. We're going to put in our Randy Moss. We're going to put in our Demaryius Thomas, tier 3, most feared. We're going to put in our, go ahead and take a look at our team, opponent, we don't mind. We're going to put in our tier 3 Julio Jones. What we did is, we'll even let you know what we did, opponent, and why we're pausing it. What we did is, and I'm letting all my viewers know, this is a good strategy. I'll even let you know. Trust me, it helps knowing this. What you do is, let's say you have a lot of starters that are high ups, but they're all different chemistries. But you want to also max out chemistries. It's easy. Put in all your gold players or whatever to max out Move the Sticks chemistry, to max out Pound the Rock chemistry, which we maxed out Move the Sticks and Pound the Rock chemistry, by the way. And what I do is, when I start the game like this, I put all my starters back in the game and I keep the chemistries that I maxed out. It's like genius. You put your starters back in the game, yet you still keep the chemistries you started the game with. It's like I maxed out zone coverage. Dude, I have Rondé Barber at 97 zone coverage. Don't throw his way, by the way. 97 zone coverage. Then I have tier 4 Richard Sherman with 95 zone coverage. Don't throw his way either, by the way. I just got a pick 6 a lax game, and the guy quit after I got a pick 6 with Richard Sherman. I even got Derek Brooks, right outside linebacker. Remember, this is a right outside linebacker with 92 zone coverage. The best in the game for a linebacker. There is no other linebacker with anything close to 92 zone coverage as a linebacker. So, you know, opponent, I'm being nice. I let my viewers know. I'm letting you know. If you want to be good at this game and you want to be great, max out your zone coverage. We also maxed out all our chemistries, which showed you we had, instead of a 95 Sean Taylor, we had a 96. Instead of a 94, instead of a 94 Ray Lewis, we had a 95. Instead of a 94 Tony G, we had a 95. It's because we maxed out all their chemistries to get them to that overall. And then we pause the game. We put in our actual players, our really good players that don't have those chemistries. Our top players still stay at those overalls that we had. You know, I can go ahead and look just to double check. Yup, Tony G, even though I changed my whole lineup, Tony G still stays at a 95 overall. All those players stay at the overalls that I have them. All those chemistries stay activated Yet I took out all the players that activated all that stuff. It's freaking genius. I'm making a video. This is part of the video about this. Me, teaching all the live streamers, teaching my opponents. I shouldn't teach my opponents. Hopefully I don't face you again, because then you'll probably take advantage of what I'm teaching you right now, which I hope you do. But it works. It works, opponent. Trust me. Think of you activating 9 chemistries, but you don't have the players to activate 9 chemistries in your starting position. So think of activating all those, and then starting the game, and then putting all your actual players back in the game. And keeping all those chemistries. It's like genius. You can't tell me it's not genius. It's kind of unfair if I knew about it first and you didn't do it and I did it, and then I have all these players that aren't just good, but have all these accelerated chemistries. Like, for instance, zone coverage. Have you ever heard of a running back with, or a cornerback with 97 zone coverage? No, probably not. There's only one way to get a cornerback that high in zone coverage. No, running back. But again, we lose sometimes too. We don't win all our games. Hell, we lose to a lot of players that have worse teams than us. I've lost to players that had a worse team than you. So it's possible. It happens. No, on the money to be out of bounds. If I knew I couldn't get it, I was going to make sure no one can get it. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. If I can't get it, no one's going to get it.
Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Little trouble thus far on the opening drive as they come up on a...
I believe we are 8-4 or 9-4.
From the shotgun, Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble. Herschel Walker's skill, whatever the case.
That was forward progress, but that's okay.
Keeping the football there.
We'll take that, I guess. Good D, opponent, good D. We're actually better on defense ourselves. We actually suck on offense. When I score, I'm fucking happy and thrilled. No, I'm being serious. I score most of the time on defense. As, like I just told you, we scored a pick 6 against our last opponent, and then he quit. Most of the time, I score on defense. And I play 10 times better, and majority of my high overall players are actually on defense. Now remember, opponent, I have block shed chemistry maxed out, so if you do a lot of play actions, you better get that ball out of there fast, because I got 5 players with plus 90 block shed. I have zone chemistry maxed out. I have 6 players with over 91 zone coverage, including those 2 high ones that I told you. But I'm sure you know how to play. Hell, you might beat us, which is fine. Like I told you, I get beat by players that are worse than me quite often, or have a worse team than me. What, did you drop that? I'm surprised. But like I said, we play better on defense. We have better defense than our offense. That first drive, what that is that's to help me to see what you do on defense. And then I'm able to adjust when I get the ball back. I like how you're getting the ball out of there quick. You see, I give my opponents compliments. When they do good things, I like that. I like to see good stuff. You know what I mean? I don't mind. The more good stuff you do, the better off you are.
From the gun on 3rd down. Moon trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete. He can't hang on.
Surprised I didn't get picked.
Instead it brings up
And are you really going to punt it? I don't know. I mean, I don't believe you, but if you do, I give you props. I'm being honest. I give you props. That means you're playing an actual game. Hell, I could have went for it on 4th. That would have been dumb of me. A lot of people do go for it on 4th. See, in your case, you could pin me over there. Yeah, see? Actually, I didn't want to get it. I don't know. I moved my guy, but my guy, for some reason, moved back to it. But I give you props for punting it. As you could see, you saw, we have a good D.
couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now Wilson in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Mike Bennett able to use that strength and get him for a loss of 2.
Sounds like our opponent's playing Call of Duty, ladies and gentlemen. Or someone near him. He likes playing this cover 4 press. I don't know, I guess a lot of people like playing that as we get a safety, and for some reason my quarterback didn't want to throw it.
It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
Both.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
Looks like an inside zone. Maybe he changed his play though because he saw me doing something. As we go ahead and get a good sack, he should have stayed at the same play that he was at. The adjustments is what got me the sack. Because you ended up adjusting on the side I blitzed from. If you would have stayed in your original play.
Looking to throw on second down. And the hit charted loose.
If you stayed in your original play though, it wouldn't have went that way. The one thing I don't know about what our opponent is doing, though, he keeps running one formation most of the time. Not too sure about that, because when you let your opponent know what you like to play, it doesn't work out good. I know who to cover, I know who to double cover, I know who to user cover. It doesn't work out good. And that's what I told people in my last game in the live stream. I told everyone the same thing. The guy played one formation on offense and one formation on defense. And after I got the pick 6 and was beating him by 14-0, he quit. And it was all because he was playing one formation. I would have fumbled it, ladies and gentlemen, if I didn't have it on conservative. Remember, guys, coach adjustments.
And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of a
pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Deion Jones coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
He keeps doing cover 4 press. Why does everyone do this? You're not the only one, opponent.
He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off by his own 40.
I look like I caught it. I don't know what the hell happened there, but that's all right.
At the 46-yard line.
You and everyone else, for some reason, like doing cover 4 press, like all the time. I like to call it cover 4 press cheese.
Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you get a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. They run again with Peterson. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And an alley to run. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. first down. Here's a run with Peterson. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. To throw on second down. Moon. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to the ground, Peterson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal. They'll run with Peterson. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. Looking to throw on second down. Moon. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Off play action. Moon. And incomplete.
Almost intercepted.
The ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Looked like they had a window to get that in there, but a good job rallying defensively.
Excellent timing, no pass interference. The hit jars it loose, and now they force them into a decision. Do you go for it on 4th down or kick the field goal?
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
It's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
So you keep doing a cover 4 press and you keep pulling your safeties down. That's what I noticed. And that's what I have to adjust to.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And a nice spin into some open field.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you turn around a game.
He goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 74 yards. And the Bucs get the quick.
It's all about playing good D, just sticking it out. You never know what's going to happen, where there's going to be a hole. And I've been playing solid D. Even our opponent can't disagree with that.
How about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
Technically speaking, he only has 3 points. The other 2 came from because, you know, I called a fair catch or I caught the ball somehow on the freaking 2-yard line when I moved my guy.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there.
So all we got to do, we rely heavily on our defense, guys, when we play. We just got to keep relying on the defense. Not to mention he keeps playing like the same 2 formations for some odd reason. I don't know why, but I don't know how that helps someone. I mean, I'm almost already starting to memorize his plays. Look at that shit. I already know who to put on double coverage, who to freaking put on single coverage. I know who to freaking bait.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but
What I mean by that is I hold certain corners off a little bit to make it look like the wide receiver is open. And when he's not, they jump the route because of that freaking zone coverage locked out. Solid defense, guys. Remember, I got zone coverage locked down, guys. Got at least 5 players with over 91 zone coverage. One guy with 97, one guy with 95, one guy with 94. You just got to play solid D, just like I told you to. Our opponent, like once again, he just keeps playing the same formations. Once you get used to his plays, their plays, you're going to find little holes, you're going to find little gaps. They keep doing the same stuff. Those are the opponents you want to play. The ones that play the same stuff over and over. If you guys are to pick your opponents, you guys want to play the ones that play one formation, one play, one formation, 3 plays out of the same formation. Those are the ones you guys want to play. Even though to them it might look like, oh, it's working, let me keep doing it. What ends up happening is the turning point in the game ends up becoming because of that one formation.
On second down, Peterson. And he gets it down to the 32. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. They go play action here on first down.
As he moves out of field goal range, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream.
Mike Bennett in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Same formation again, guys.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Moon got his man complete over the middle. That's Baldwin. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding
Nope.
situations and then having
Should took his field goal when he had it.
guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now, guys, if he would have changed up his formations, he would have probably got a touchdown, easy field goal. But because he kept it the same, he lost yards in that drive. I'm telling you guys, running the same formation, it's not good. I'm already memorizing at least 3 of his plays that he runs in that formation. You don't want your opponent to know what you do. You want to mix it up. You want to do different things. Like when I got that rushing touchdown, guess what? That was the first time I did that play. I mixed it up. I did different things, and guess what it did? I scored off of mixing it up.
And now back out comes the offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of
As our opponent, he loves running this type of formation. This is a little different, but same kind of thing. And we are double covering his running back from now on. All we need is 1 turnover, guys. And remember, that's how we win our games, defense. As you guys can see, he's only scored 5 points. 2 of those came because of a safety that we should never have got. That we only got because our guy moved back to the ball for some reason. As he goes ahead and he loses yards, ladies and gentlemen, just stick your defense out. Have everyone covered. If you max out zone coverage, your computer guys on your team will do their job.
And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's 3rd down. Off the bootleg. Moon escaping the pressure right. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald.
As he goes ahead, remember guys, that's Sean Taylor. He has 92 speed. He also has like 91 zone coverage.
And they have it at the 38-yard
Wrong person. But then again, there's no right person because everyone's being covered by a player that has over 91 zone coverage. I told you guys, it's your defense where you guys have to concentrate on.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Just got to do what's working. For our opponent, it's obviously not working running the same formation. So he can't say, well, then stop it, because we've been stopping it all game. Because we reach opponents all the time that say crap like that. Well, then stop it. If I keep doing it, stop it. Guess what, opponent? We've stopped it. You only scored 5 points, 3 points on a field goal. At this point, guys, too, I mean, I hope we get at least some field goal range, but we're very confident with our defense, the way they've been playing. We need a first down here, though, but, I mean, we'll punt. We've been playing this game smart. We haven't been going for fourth downs. Our opponent knows that. If that was Herschel, that probably would have been Now I got to think right here, though. We are in midfield. This is a little bit of questionable. We are playing solid D. We are in midfield. We can still hold him to a punt. We're only 4th and 1. It's coming down to the game now. I mean, we get a first down right here. Just run it straight down the middle. Come on, baby. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, we're definitely taking it to the 4th quarter. As long as we don't drop the ball, we could take off 1 minute and 30 off the clock, and there's not even 1 minute and 30 left on the 3rd quarter. That was worth it, guys. Usually I don't do that. That was worth it. It was only 1 yard. We're in midfield. Our defense has been playing spectacular. We've been actually moving the ball a lot better than him on offense. So that was worth it. It was worth giving that a shot. Seeing what happens.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1 yard gain.
Oh, we still gained a yard off of that? I thought we lost 2 yards, so I guess I'll take that.
Those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys
I will
that go
take that.
ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Wilson now off the bootleg.
What a freaking play. You guys see that? That was too confusing for him because we have 4 guys going on a freaking route over there. So he has to choose which one do I cover. But no matter which one he picks, we got one of them open. And remember, guys, these are all top-notch freaking tight ends and wide receivers. And running backs. As we're almost in field goal range, at this point of this type of game, that's what we want, guys, because making a field goal forces him to have to score a touchdown, which we know he hasn't gotten anywhere close to doing. A field goal for us means he can no longer rely on field goals. Field goals are no good to him anymore. And now we are in field goal range. Remember, guys, we have a 90 overall kicker for situations just like this. So from right here, if we were to kick from right here, it'd be a 50-yarder. We've made 55-yarders. I think that's the furthest one that I've ever made. So, you know, I don't mind trying to make one from right here, but who's to say we can't gain a few more yards next couple plays? As we go ahead, we do gain 2 yards. That actually helps out a lot. Trust me, when you're kicking field goals, going from a 50-yarder to a 48-yarder, it's a huge difference.
That looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
So we're in easy field goal range, guys, especially with our kicker. Now what happens here is, if we get a first down, probably won't, but if we do, yeah, that means we're taking it below 2 minutes. Remember, a large majority of this game counts on ball control and clock management. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream. that right there, that first down means we're taking it below 2 minutes, guys. After this next play, we go to 2-minute warning. We have an easy field goal range. Our opponent hasn't done nothing compared to even come close to making a touchdown. So I think we're in good shape. Our defense, one of the best in the game. That's what we concentrated on when we built this team. Defense. And then we built it from there. So all we're going to do is run one play. This is actually just meant to go to 2-minute warning. It's not even meant to gain any yards. If we do, it's a bonus. And we gain 1 yard, that's a bonus. It's just meant to go to the 2-minute warning. Remember what I told you guys, when it comes down the wire, in a game like this, a close game, it's all about ball control and clock management. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, hit that like button. We are going to be doing more giveaways. I'm going to be showing you guys each day how we do the giveaways, and the more people that log on, the more people that view, the more people that like, the bigger the giveaways. Next week I plan on doing 5 elite giveaways, with the largest one being an 87 overall. I don't know if you guys saw the video yesterday, but I was actually buying cards with my coins just to give them away to you guys. I think I spent like not too much, maybe like 60, 70K in coins and buying players, and then I just gave them away to you guys. You know, that's what we do. As our opponents are already using his timeouts. Not sure if that's a good idea, especially if, you know, odds are for us getting a first down pretty slim. But if we do, yeah, he's kind of screwed. He needs all 3 of his timeouts. Especially, he needs a turnover. If he gets a turnover, I think that's his best option. Otherwise, he's going to have to burn another timeout. So, we're going to take our field goal, which we were already planning. We rely heavily on our defense, guys. A field goal from here for us, we should have missed it, not with the kicker we have. But a field goal from here means for us, he has to score a touchdown. Now, he only has 1 timeout, no 2-minute warning, and he's never gotten close to scoring a touchdown. He's actually almost thrown a couple picks. Remember, guys, lockdown defense. Should be no reason why, with the defense we have, we shouldn't win this. Not to mention if he keeps playing the same formation. And if we get a turnover, it's over. We got to take the win. It's weekend league, guys. I mean, if we get a turnover, we got to kneel down. He's got 1 timeout. And we don't think he's going to run it. That'll burn 15 seconds off the clock. We don't think he would do that. Here he goes running the same formation. Boom, game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream. That's game. We're already in field goal range. A field goal now puts us up by 2 scores. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream. We told him, as our opponent pauses and he's probably going to quit, we told him not to throw to Ronnie Barber. He has 97 zone coverage. Ladies and gentlemen, as we win our 2nd game off of a turnover. But anyways, you guys see, we didn't get too much gameplay with Randy Moss. Sorry about that. In that game, we were kind of stuck trying to just fight for yards. As you guys saw, it was a low-scoring game. That was more of a defensive battle. But you guys, I hopefully taught you guys a lot about maxing out your chemistries, which help. And then putting all your starters right back in the game. I hope you guys learned a lot from this, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions about it, hit me up in the messages. I try to message all you guys back. Usually I do, actually. And thank you for joining. We will have another gameplay probably later today, but we will have more videos coming. Thanks for joining, guys.